Hey, I'm Chase Will. I have a book called Moving Through, being released on February 14th, Valentine's Day. And before you go out and get it for your sweetheart, I thought it'd be nice to share a little bit of that with you. Enjoy.
There's a game Grandpa and I played once, about a week before Sarah came along and then all the others. We were walking home from the movie theater, and I was feeling like shit for reasons I couldn't quite understand. I woke up that morning feeling like the whole world was ending around me, and no matter what I did to shut my brain off, I just felt worse and worse as the day went on. Grandpa was my best friend, sure, but I still felt like an alien in school and couldn't help but feel something was wrong with me. Grandpa wasn't the type of person to ask if something was bothering you. I was either mad or upset about something almost constantly anyway, and if I really wanted to vent or talk about it, he was all ears. But he knew better than to pry or force me to talk. People who tell you that you have to talk are rarely the ones who care. We walked along the railroad tracks, and he balanced on one rail as I walked in the center. "I'll tell you what," he said, after a while of me silently brooding. "I'm going to teach you a new game, kid. You up for it?" I shrugged. Games didn't even feel interesting to me anymore, and neither did music or movies or any other things that would normally make me happy. I was so hopelessly miserable. He drew a handful of peppermint candy from his jacket pocket and threw it at my head. "Huh? You up for it?" he repeated. "Fine. What's the game?" "It's a real good one, I promise," he said. "You look like you're about 4 bites deep into a shit sandwich, not gonna lie to you." "I'm fine. Here's how you play," he continued anyway. "I want you to drudge up all the horrible, nasty, life-wrecking thoughts you can think of. Be real clear about them, too. Really feel that pain, all right?" "Why the hell would I want to do that?" "Humor me and just do it, would you?" "Whatever." I thought about school and how alone I felt even when I was in a room filled with other people. I thought about girls who were hot but almost always bitchy to me, and how I already knew I'd rather die alone someday than join any of the cliques of athletes and ass-kissers. I thought of the girl in my American history class with the brunette hair and the nose ring, always dressed in black and always looking just as lonely as I felt. She just lost her mom to cancer. I wanted to hurt everyone who made cruel jokes about it. It made her even more miserable on the first day back at school. "Pissed off yet?" Grandpa asked. "Uh-huh." "Good," he said. "Now here's the hard part of the game, the part you're really going to struggle with. You ready?" I nodded. "Okay," he said. "I want you to force yourself to smile." Something like invisible claws were pulling apart my insides. With all these awful thoughts brought to the surface at once, I felt like I might never smile ever again. "I can't," I told him. Then added, "This game blows." Yeah, just keep playing, all right? It doesn't have to be a real smile or anything. Just force yourself to smile." "Fine." Forcing the stupidest, most sarcastic smile I could muster, I stared at Grandpa. My teeth and gums were bared, and my eyes were wide like a total maniac. Grandpa nodded. "There you go," he said. "Now hold that smile for another 10 minutes or so. Seriously, this game blows. Just hold the damn smile, would you? You'll see." "Fine." We finished walking the tracks and started heading through town toward Grandpa's house. The lady passed by us, walking her dog. She looked freaked out by my smile and quickly averted her eyes. Cars passed by, and I made sure to aim my unrelenting smile directly at the drivers. Keeping the smile on my face and making strangers uncomfortable became a game of its own, and Grandpa nodded in silence. He even joined me with his own crazy smile, waving excitedly at passerby. "Well," he said when we arrived at his porch, "you still feel like shit?" "A little," I admitted. "Good enough. Think of it as fertilizer for your mental crops. Real good stuff grows from pain." I went inside and grabbed a beer from the fridge. I didn't feel much like drinking, but the cold can felt good in my hands as we sat out front for a while. "How do you win the game?" I asked. "I'm just going to feel bad again later. It's not like I can fake a smile forever." "Sure you can," he said. "We're prisoners to the things we can't smile at, Trey. Either misery owns you, or you own your misery. You win by getting through it."